We're going to move to the third section of today's meeting. We're looking at banking and money transfer services. Our first of two speakers in this section is Joshua Banda from Standard Bank. Joshua, we're thrilled to have you with us. Can you hear us? And over to you, if so.
Yeah, thanks a lot, David. I hope you can all hear me as well.
Yes, we can.
Thank you. So we're quite delighted actually to be a part of this discussion. For Standard Bank, I think this is one of those important opportunities for us actually to share in the agenda for government in terms of development of Malawi. One of our purpose, actually our main purpose actually is that Malawi is our home and we drive our growth. And within that spirit, I'll go actually straight into what we're actually doing in terms of investments, and we do appreciate the opportunity that have been given here. So looking at the various opportunities that are being shared here, one of the things that we actually did as Standard Bank is to actually look at some of our partners, our Malawian counterparts that are actually living abroad, to give them opportunities that they can actually invest back home here in Malawi. I know there are various opportunities that are being discussed in terms of what areas they can invest in Malawi, but we're also looking at saying what opportunities or platforms can we give our fellow Malawians that are out there to actually invest in those sectors. So what I'm going to be talking about here is specifically to do with what we are offering to diasporas, Malawians that are living in diaspora, specifically to invest in Malawi back home. So what we did a kind of research way back where we noted that there are a number of gaps in terms of funding for Malawians that are in diaspora when they want to start business, or even when they just want to transact in Malawi. So with that reason, our Standard Bank introduced a diaspora offering whereby we are able to open accounts for Malawians that are actually living, whether in Scotland, UK, whether in the US, wherever it is, we're able to open accounts for them. And these Malawians, they will then have access to facilities in Malawi. And these facilities, they can either be normal personal loans, they can actually take them for working capital finance, for those that are looking to invest in various businesses in Malawi. And some of them, they may even have already assets in Malawi and they've got capital that is tied up in those particular assets. We're able to offer what we're calling equity release loans, which are over about 200 million maximum that they can actually get to invest in various endeavors here in Malawi. So those are some of the products that we are able to offer to Malawians that are actually living abroad and that would like to invest in Malawi. Obviously, for those companies that are already in Malawi, whether they are SMEs and corporates, we have specific solutions within our corporate banking teams, within our SME banking teams, that they are able to offer support to us that are here in Malawi. But these solutions that I'm referring to, they are specific for Malawians that are in diaspora. And I know here we do have several ambassadors, and we also have some Malawians also listening in. And one of the key things that normally comes out is that it's quite difficult to open these accounts and to get access to these facilities. So what we're trying to say here at Standard Bank is to say we made it so easy. You no longer require any national ID to actually access these facilities, specifically if you're in the diaspora. We're just using your copy of a passport and you'll be able to open these accounts. In the event that you don't have immediately, you can actually get a communication from the embassy actually indicating that you're actually processing this documentation, and you'll be able to access all these opportunities that are there, the finance facilities, the account itself, and even just having access to preferable exchange rates, which normally when you look at banks normally, they are usually lower. But for this particular offering, we've done it in partnership with our sister company, Bureau de Change, and our rates there are quite competitive, almost similar to what you normally find with the parallel market. So yeah, I really wanted just to take this opportunity to tell my fellow Malawians that are on the call, including the ambassadors, our distinguished ambassadors on the call, that for those Malawians that are looking to invest back home, Standard Bank is there to actually partner with them in the various fields that are actually been mentioned here. So On the chat, you'll notice that my colleague Emma Gomani has also put in an email there. You can actually reach out to her directly, and she'll also put the Affluent Support Center email where you can reach out where you need support in some of these investments endeavors. But otherwise, I appreciate the opportunity given, and we look forward to support those projects whereby they're looking for those funding on a personal level through our diaspora offering to our fellow Malawians out there. Thank you very much, David. I think in a brief, that's what we prepared, but we are ready to share any other marketing material, brochures, and so on to whoever may be interested. The email is there. Please reach out. We'll be happy to help you through the journey. Thank you very much, David.